How's it going, everybody? So today I've got two stories that we're going to be talking about, both by H.P. Lovecraft: Beyond the Wall of Sleep and The Book. So, Beyond the Wall of Sleep is one of Lovecraft's many short stories that involves sleeping, dreaming, that sort of thing. One very common theme through Lovecraft's work is not really his, but people's ability to travel and see things while they dream. It seems that Lovecraft put a very heavy emphasis on dreams and the meaning of dreams, which is kind of neat. So, anyways, in Beyond the Wall of Sleep, there is a man who comes from a remote part of the country, the Catskill region, and he's very, white trash is how they describe him. So, country bumpkin, hillbilly type, and he ends up having several seizures and stuff like that, and having these strange dreams that he ends up not being able to remember, and it's freaking all of his neighbors out. And so eventually he gets picked up and put into a mental institution where he's being very closely monitored. Now, the narrator of the story is one of the workers, one of the doctors at this mental institution, and he ends up thinking that there may be a little bit more to the story than other people think. So he has this idea to use this equipment that he created when he was a student to try to communicate with the patient telepathically. And he tries this over a long period of time with not a whole lot of success. But finally, the night that the patient is dying, it ends up working. And he ends up speaking to the patient's subconscious, and it turns out that in reality, the patient's consciousness is in reality this being of light that has been trapped inside of an inferior body for 40-something years. And they have some very heartwarming connections and conversations with everything. And eventually the man dies, but the light being spirit ends up leaving, and even astronomers end up seeing a brand new star and that sort of thing. So it's kind of neat. Now, the second story that I wanted to talk about today is called The Book. Now, this one we're getting back into the kind of creepier aspects of Lovecraft, because in this one, a young man ends up finding a very strange book that he ends up purchasing. And what is this book, you might ask? None other than the dreaded Necronomicon, written by the mad Arab Abdul al-Hazred. So, basically the entire story is him finding this book, and that's about it. Finding it and purchasing it. It doesn't really go into detail about what he does with it afterwards. So, that's all I've got for you guys today. Hope you have a great day. I'm finally out of Oregon, and I'm driving through Nevada, and all of that haze is still smoke. I've been driving through smoke from Redding all the way up to Portland all the way to Winnemucca, Nevada, and now heading down to Arizona, and there's still smoke. I've driven probably a good 600-700 miles, and it's been like this. smoke and haze from these wildfires. So, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen this much smoke before in my life. But anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.